He is the world champion, he is the world #2, but Mike De Decker has every reason to believe he has had one heck of a weekend, a life-changing weekend, some might say. It has been an astonishing performance, but Littler is 170 away from the opening leg.
65.
And I think what De Decker has to do, first and foremost, is not allow Littler to build up a head of steam in this one. If he finds himself 2 or 3 behind, it could be very difficult to rein him in.
60.
He did that against Ross Smith in the semis. This is a whole different ball game. Well, this will be different.
65.
Decides to lay up in the end. He's fooling us all.
Yeah, Littler on throw, in control of the opening leg.
Luke required 40.
Let's just see if he can take this out. He has got some breathing space as well, but it is a 16-darter. In what is a first to 8 encounter. Remember, best of 15 legs for the European Tour finals, as has been the custom for a good while now. De Decker. Well, a little feather in his cap with the first 180 of the match. How much that will be valued at, only time will tell.
60.
He does have more 180s over the course of his career,
86.
over the last couple of years, but Littler has turned up the heat in the last year. It's that department that really has started to shine.
91.
Mike was seen as one of the top 5 180 hitters in the world, but then Luke has bulldozed his way to the top of those charts. And the thing that proves that is that 65. In this tournament, Littler has got more 180s than Mike, having played 1 less game.
Yeah. Well, Littler's tournament average right now is hovering just above the 100 mark. But De Decker in position for a chance to get back on terms here.
Well, how many times is 170 going to be left in this final? That's 2.
134.
And how many times will it be taken? Maybe when it has to be, when the going gets tough later on.
Go for a 2.
98. Mike required 36.
He decided not to.
Well, these are the opportunities that simply have to be taken for De Decker. High on the 9s, but bang on the money with the second attempt. And De Decker is off and running, and that will be, yeah, puff of the cheeks time for Mike De Decker. That's the first mission, that's the first objective. He's on the scoreboard.
99.
And he hasn't allowed Littler an early break and an early advantage. Just going, I mentioned this astonishing run, so 10 matches unbeaten, by the way, as De Decker taps in a second 180 of the final. The very first win
140.
that Littler had nearly never happened. Jose de Souza had 2 match darts in a first-round match here 12 months ago, as De Decker's dream of a 9-darter falls literally on the floor.
That's what we call 120 floor.
Well, he could be on for a
92.
moral 9-darter if the next 3 darts are perfect.
Someone did that last year, didn't they?
I think so, yeah.
Wasn't it Martin Lukeman?
77. Luke required 170.
It rings a bell. Let's see. 170's been left again, Paul. Just add that one to your tally.
That's 3.
41. Mike required 124.
Break of throw in the offing here for De Decker. This would settle him down. Treble 18. Gets it. Bullseye for De Decker.
82.
Well, that would
Luke
have...
required 129.
That would have raised the decibels level.
I think he's more likely to hit this one too now with a single 19. Because he doesn't like double 18.
89. Mike required 42.
Well, this is a much better chance. Clear and dried here for double 18. Inside for double 9 again. Took it out last time. Can't take it out again. Similar sorts of distance between the bed and where it landed once again.
40.
That first dart on 9s has proved a little bit of an issue for De Decker, and Littler might well get away with this one. And it is 2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Mike to throw first.
Opportunities go begging there for De Decker for the early break, but no huge damage done. We are on throw after all.
De Decker has won his last 2 finals, 57. Of course. Players' Championship title and the Grand Prix. Littler has won his last 2. The UK Open and the World Championship final
140.
against Wade and Van Gerwen. He doesn't win every final he plays. He's lost to Humphreys at the PCF. He's lost the German Darts Championship final to Peter
40.
Snakebite Wright, who celebrates his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Pete.
55.
Gezi Price beat him in Australia. So he can be beaten, but you've got to live with the scoring.
180.
Yeah, just another footnote about De Sousa, by the way. He missed those 2 match darts at 5-4. Littler got it back to 5-all. The last 3
58.
darts that De Sousa threw that weekend in that final leg, a single 5, a single 1 and a single 1. You can't afford to do that against Luke Littler in a deciding leg.
127.
No, you can't.
And the rest, as they say, was history. Ratajski, Heta, Watermaner, Pietreczko and Rob Cross in the final. As Littler
96. Luke Rakai, 54.
claimed the first of his 2 European Tour titles, looking to make it a hat-trick in tonight's final here in Belgium. Double
Game
10,
shot on the 4th leg.
and there is the
Luke
first break of
Littler.
throw.
Fifth leg, it's Luke
And with
to
the
throw
Decker
first.
having threatened to break
Game
just a
on.
few moments ago, how quickly the whole mood has changed, and Littler already has a cushion at 3-1. And he looks focused here. He looks really on it.
41.
Absolutely right. This is the time to have the energy and the focus at its peak. Now, Dimitri van den Berg might be the dream
59.
maker, but right now, Luke Littler's trying to be the dream crusher. And if you compare Mike De Decker to Rob Cross in last year's final,
60.
what Mike is doing right now is never going to cut it. Averaging 83 after 4 legs. Rob Cross, in a full-length final last year, averaged 108 and lost.
140.
Fully 25 points more than De Decker. He's got to get a move on.
Yeah.
123.
And that sum plus average I mentioned, that it's still there. It's still almost exactly where it was, because Littler has been just consistently strong pretty much from the word go here, averaging just under 96 for the match itself, but pretty much staying where he was all the way through, and it has served him well so far. Ryan Searle, Luke Woodhouse, Dave Chisnell, James Wade,
135.
all going the same way earlier on this weekend. Littler has not had as much turnaround time
120.
in between semi-finals, but he was involved
142.
in a much briefer semi-final. 142 for a 4-1 lead. Not going to happen for Luke Littler here. De Decker looking at 84 and a break of throw when he returns.
56. Mike Require,
Both
84.
struggling with darts either colliding or flopping. Bull
Game shot
huge.
on the 5th leg. Mike De Decker.
keeps him within 1 and takes it back to
6th
throw.
leg, it's Mike to throw first.
If he can't play brilliant, hang on for dear life.
15 dart break for Mike De Decker to go with the
Game on.
15 dart hold that he had earlier. And that's a great reaction. Littler pegged back for the time being. 12 darter for his break of throw just a short while ago,
100.
but it's been cancelled out straight away. What a good response that was.
Do you know what? That reaction from Littler, I got everybody smiling. Very much akin to
58.
a place very close to where he lives. He went, you are? He's having fun.
Well, that's
In a
it.
pressure situation, he just doesn't buckle under pressure. He
57.
thrives under it.
Yeah, he does look totally relaxed. 1 or 2 frown lines on the forehead of Mike De Decker in this one already.
134.
Very much out of keeping with what we've seen so far this weekend. He just knows he's up against a real battle here, but yeah, he's managing okay so far. But
96.
Little, I think, will be satisfied, not elated, but satisfied with what he's done so far.
Extraordinary.
164.
Keeping our camera crews on their toes tonight as well, which you always expect with Littler.
Can't thread the
43.
needle.
Luke
And
Require,
Littler's got 6.
145.
Interesting. He is going round the board
89.
like a tourist.
Yeah, his counting at times is, or his ability just to produce that recall of where to go is just exemplary at times. It is lightning
65.
fast, it is so sharp.
Luke Require, 56. Game on the 6th leg.
That is very orthodox, but it is 4-2. 3 breaks on the spin, 2 of them for Littler, and he's back in charge once again. And there, Mike De Decker's thinking, OK, well, I've got the break back, but guess what? I've got to do it all over again. How many times can you break the Littler throw in a best-of-15 encounter?
He's running out of time. And this final isn't going to take long, even if it goes the distance, because they are getting on with it. But Littler has improved as games have gone on here this week. It is a great trait that he has. He's able to go through the gears. But he's playing so sharp all of a sudden that if you shook his hand now, you'd cut your hand.
Well, the other thing, I mean, I think this is being played at exactly the right pace for Littler as well. I thought there were times when he played James Wade where he was hanging around at the front of the stage for a long time, and he just lost a little bit of rhythm. Didn't count against him in the end, but this is more like it for Littler. He'll be happy with the way this match is being played, the tempo of it.
78.
Not quite down to a finish first on throw, so De Decker, well, he might get another break here if he gets his act together with this visit.
65.
Well, it's OK, but it could have been a lot better. He's got a chance. It's a big chance. It's an outside chance, but a chance nevertheless.
Brilliant use of the board. De Decker needs to hit back with the first ton plus check out of the final. Needs a 60. Needs a double 18.
He has got the break back once again. I thought it was a tall order to get 2 breaks, but he has got the second break of serve. And Luke Littler, penny for his thoughts right now.
2 of the best players of the last 12 months. Of that, there's no doubt. And these young stars, they're not just making darts cool, they're making maths cool as well. Now that's a thing to do.
48.
This could get really good. We've seen in the last 12 months someone win on home soil. That was Martin Schindler. What a story that was. 6 years on from Max Hopp winning the German Darts Open.
Yep, either way, we have got one heck of a story for you tonight.
180.
Irrespective of the outcome. Littler's done that a couple of times now. He's had a little bit of a wobble at the start of a leg, but he's hit back straight away with a 180 to really get himself into position. And once again, he is threatening genuinely once more on the De Decker throw. Just the 58 there for the Belgian.
He's extremely resolute.
100.
If he does have a wobble, like you say, Rob, he takes these things on the chin and is able to move on in a very short space of time.
56.
But what a 7 or 8 days this could be for Luke Littler. Another major title last weekend, UK Open. And
133.
He enjoyed that one, didn't he?
Yeah, halfway also to another European Tour title.
It's the little victories. It's an amazing 133 that he enjoyed right there.
40.
The only thing that's better than that is winning the leg.
13 darts are incoming. 14 will do.
Luke Littler. 9th leg, it's Luke to throw first.
I really hope that Mike isn't at the back of the stage right now thinking, what have I got to do to get over this guy? He hasn't beaten him. They've played 3 times, and Luke's won them all.
100.
Well, that is 5 successive breaks of throw in this match. 2 14-dart breaks and a 12-dart break for the Littler.
100.
And who knows? Every chance that De Decker could hit back straight away once again, as he has done twice already. But look at it. I mean, Littler,
180.
again, starts off, I say, with a mere ton, and it is a mere ton given his high standards, but he hits a 180 with the second visit. He's done that, I think, 3 or 4 times now.
100.
I actually think that hitting a max off a ton is better than hitting a ton off a max.
140.
Incredible leg.
Yeah,
and if De Decker wants another break of throw, he's going to have to take this in 6.
He needs mistake. He needs snookers really in this one, De Decker, I think.
100.
It's just a ton.
Luke require 81.
11 darts are maybe incoming here for Littler. There's the treble 19, and there is not the double 12, but can he find double 6?
Game on the 9th leg. Luke Littler.
I was reluctant to use the word inevitability about Littler getting to this final, but I just thought it was written in the stars this weekend, and I think there is now a sense of inevitability about the outcome of this match.
43.
Well, after about 4 legs, Littler was averaging about 93, 94. Now, because of the legs we've seen, he has elevated it towards his tournament numbers. The first 9 and the overall number is very, very similar to what we've seen tournament-wide. And this is something that people just can't live with. They can't take him to the last leg shootout.
80.
That's what's happened.
Well, it would be another career first as well. The first time that Littler has defended a European Tour title.
180.
There'll be more milestones to come, more accolades to put on the CV, which is already extensive.
99.
I mean, it's already beyond most players' careers already, even at the age of 18.
127.
Second dot was simply ridiculous. A lot of people would have run for cover there, but he said, no, I trust my kit. It's going to stay where it is. I'm not going to knock it out the board.
134.
7-3 is 2 darts away.
34. Mike Require 145.
He doesn't take double 10 every time, but pretty close to it. Barely a whisper in this crowd as well. I know De Decker's on throw, but even aside from that,
65.
I think they are pretty much resigned.
20.
This time on double 10 once again. Yeah, when he's got
Game
3
shot
darts in
the
hand at double 10, it's I think it's game over.
11th leg, it's Luke to throw first.
I think at this point,
Game
the
on.
audience thinks it's game over, but you've always got to believe. You always got to think, I'm in this position because
96.
I am capable of doing something extraordinary and writing the column inches for tomorrow. A bit like golfers who find themselves in the bushes.
58.
They're only there because they're about to have the shot of their life. This could be the comeback of his life if he can do this. However, his 87 average is not going to cut it. It's going to have to be 100 plus from here.
140.
The sense Littler knows exactly what he's got to do now, where he wants to go, and he's pretty much where he wants to be as well. He is the master of his own destiny once again,
99.
as he has been so many times before. Well, he has slipped up.
47.
But he can afford that. Last year, he won the title on double 5.
140.
What's he going to leave for a chance to win a second Belgian Darts Open here in Wiesa? How does he get there?
Yeah, and he won the world title on double 16 as well, so which way will he go? I mean,
It just had to be, didn't it?
I think your little subplot might well come to fruition. Let's just see. This would be something. The deck is on double 18, so let's just see if Littler can find this. Loads of room to that right-hand side. Oh, and he would have enjoyed that so much. He would have fancied himself on that bullseye. 36 here, though, for De Decker for another break of throw.
Needs it. Double 9 again.
Yeah.
Survival from MDD. Littler might get another chance.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you told Mike De Decker at the start of play in this final that he would break the Littler throw 3 times, I think he would have been in dreamland. He would have snapped your arm off. Just a shame that he's suffered 4 breaks in reverse.
Do you know what, Rob? Breaks of throw are never a guarantee of success. European Tour match, Saarbrücken, Dolan versus MVG. Dolan broke MVG 4 times in that game and didn't win the match. De Decker can break Littler 4 times and still lose the final.
180.
Time's running out for that glorious 9 again.
Yeah, well, that was 5 out of 6, but what's De Decker got in the locker here? This would be timely. That is brilliant. What a response that is for Mike De Decker. Just making things a little bit more interesting. Not quite the procession, maybe. But you feel this has to go. One dart at double eight, the big blink there from De Decker. And the crowd find their voice once again. They have reasons to believe once again, but Luke Littler with the darts in this potentially all-important 13th leg.
40 darts to take legs 8 to 10 for Littler, within touching distance of the defence. Then 27 darts for 2 legs by Mike De Decker to stay alive. He needs 3 straight from here. What kind of number would do it? 39, 40 maybe? It's going to have to be just like the last leg, a lot. High scoring, get a chance to take it. Do not let Littler get a shot for the match. But he's got one. And you guessed it, it's 170 again.
Luke Mackay, 170.
Well, here we go. What a way to finish this would be. It could happen, you know. It could well happen. Look at his eyes lights up. He's tempted.
130.
Oh, my word.
The camera thought it was going there.
The housery from Littler. He loves doing that. That is Dave Pallett-like in disappointing a crowd on the European tour.
Well, he has still got to take out tops.
100.
It looks a formality.
40.
But De Decker waiting just in case. Double 20 for Luke Littler, who reigns supreme in Belgium once again.
Belgian darts Open champion, Luke Littler.
Littler